What's up, guys? Nethervvoid here, back with more Everquest Next Landmark, and not really sure how much more of these I'm going to be doing because there's not a lot else to do yet, besides just building and building more workshops and higher tier stuff. There's clothing and there's alchemy. I'm going to try that a little bit, but before I do that, you can see I have a little ledge going on here. I'm making this with stone. I just clicked the add tool and I went through here and selected. If you have wood planks on you, you could do different kinds of wood here, but I selected stone. And I like this pattern here, and then with the shifter, with the mouse wheel, I can go bigger or smaller. But see that, I don't want that thick of a patio, right? Or a lower area. I really just want to do the single one right here, and just kind of do this, right? But that's going to take forever. Well, there's something called a selection tool I can make, and I think I need to make the forge. The forge will help me make it. I was already going to make a forge anyway. I did get the materials for a forge, and that's why I built this one, this crafty station first, this Tinker's Workshop, because now I can create other crafting stations. So I got my coal. The coal you make out of the forge, I used a person's forge next to me. The stone is actually pretty easy to make. You just come down here to stone, pile of work stone. It makes 105, so it's pretty easy to make. It doesn't take too much. And then obviously copper is pretty simple. So let's craft that guy. I'm going to put him up there on the ledge, and then I'm going to make myself a selection tool and try to extend that floor out as far as possible. I probably should be making it out of the thicker stone, shouldn't I? Because that's not going to really support anything. I wonder if I should just go with the larger block, like one larger. Let's see. That is probably more appropriate. It's about a foot thick or something. Let's see what that looks like. It does use up 27 stone per, but I think it's probably worth it. Which means I'm going to have to come back here and do it. How do I... No, I want to do it in the ground. Like that? Oh, cool. Yeah, that works. So I just took out some... There we go. So if you hit Control, it turns into delete. It's like toggling. See that? That's add, that's delete. That's really cool. So let me just add some more stone in here. I think that's probably a better... foundation anyway, even though it does take more stone. That's fine. So we'll do that, but again, even this is going to take forever. Let's get that forge on here. I'm definitely going to have to go mining to do this. This is kind of tricky to get it to go down here. I probably don't... Well, yeah, I might need to do that too. Maybe that as well. Yeah, that's definitely going to have to happen here. So let's do that. Once I get this done, I will put that forge up, and then I'll start to craft that selection tool. That way I can just make a whole huge slab of this stuff. Okay, so that looks kind of neat. I like that as a floor. Especially since I was going to do wood, but with all these like forges and these heavy-duty, industrial type things I'm building, I really don't want to use something like wood. And the one thick stone, again, doesn't seem very appropriate. So let's go to the forge here. That is crafted. It's fairly large, but I think this gives us plenty of room here. I don't know how I want it to... Remember, I'm going to pick it up later. I mean, I can always pick it up, right? So let's craft that sucker. Now we got a forge as well. And it's looking pretty slick right there. Let's see what we can make with it. Alright, we got... Again, something essential. I'm going to need an iron pick soon to be able to mine out more, a little bit better... ores and stuff like that. Also, what I really needed this for was creating metal ingots. Let's see, I got copper. Let's do some iron ingots. Let's do 10. No, 10, bro. What? There we go. So I needed to make some ingots to actually craft more of these crafting stations, really. So I've got that. That should help me on my way to an iron pick. Maybe I can make one right now, but I don't know. No, that's an axe I want to pick. Iron pick. Okay, so I've got plenty of that. I need more ingots. I've got plenty of aquamarine, and then I need wild heartwood, another 10 of those. So I'll go get those off camera since we already know how to do that. I'll mine up all that stuff. We'll be making that soon. What else can I make with this? A sickle would be kind of cool. It's silver, so that's kind of a higher tier. I'm going to have to wait till I get a better pick. I think the iron pick can do silver, though. Let's actually look real quick. No, not that. Not that. Go up, dude. Iron pick. Let's see. Allows mining of tungsten, silver, yeah, topaz, amethyst, marble, and aquamarine. So this is the stuff that it's on tier 2 or actually, it looks like it says tier 3, which means I'm going to need to go to a different biome or different island to actually use those, which is fine. But something I was not expecting. So pulverizers are kind of cool. Mechanical drill used to rapidly pulverize terrain. So this is like a step ahead of axes, or pickaxes, right? And elemental tin, this is actually pretty easy to make. I can almost make that right now. Mechanical drill used to rapidly pulverize terrain. Maybe a powered pulverizer. Nice. Maybe I should make the pulverizer. Building tool. So selection tool. Smooth tool. That's where you can smooth things off, and that's something I didn't have. Paint, line. So let's do selection tool. I need 15 iron ingots. I need to go mine a lot more iron. Let me do that off camera real fast. We're going to be making an iron pick and some other stuff in this episode. Refining station. A tier 3 metal refiner that mass produces ingots and allows 110% efficiency. I wonder at superior smelter. I'm at a stone forge. Maybe that only does metal. That would be kind of cool. So I can envision your house having tons of these crafting stations of all different kinds, right? Because we've already seen that there's just tons of them. This is also where you can make coal out of plain wood, so kind of necessary tool. Again, in my opinion, stone forge is the second one you need to craft. I think third one's alchemy station, so you can make that wood, but that's me. That's what I'm going to go after. So I'm going to get a bunch more iron. It looks like that's the only thing holding me back. I'm also going to get some wild heartwood. We will be back in a little bit. Actually, let's go look around a little bit. I didn't like how in the last video I was off camera so much. Wow, there's a bunch of iron right there. Mainly because it was like every couple minutes I was cutting the video. You know, it didn't feel right. Now, is this tin? That would be cool. It just didn't feel correct. So I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to do a little bit of mining here. And yeah, you're going to be mining a lot. Remember, the improved picks speed up your mining, so that's kind of what you're going to want to. It won't be that as bad as you think. Now remember, you can shift and scroll in and out to zoom. So now I'm in first person. Remember I was complaining about that a long time ago? Now, and you know what? With lower grade graphics, I'm actually getting more rounding on these voxels, it seems like. But anyway, remember I was complaining I couldn't see the ore last time because it was in first person. There was no way to do it. Well, there is a way. Shift mouse wheel. So getting tons of iron here. I'm only going to do one vein on camera. I won't make you sit through like 20 veins or something. That would be sad. But again, the game's pretty fun. I can see how this is going to get a little boring. You know, mining is going to get boring. This is kind of the way it is. But what I used to do in UO, because again, mining there was fairly boring as well, is I'd go mining for a while, you know, and then I'd try to do like a couple of hours of mining or something, and just relax and listen to music or watch some Netflix. Well, they didn't have Netflix when I was playing UO, but, you know, watch a movie or something like that while I was mining and stuff, because it's a pretty easy process. Even this, you can see, it doesn't take a lot of brain power to move the cursor around like this. And so once I get tired of that, I'd go do something else, like dungeon crawling, or maybe I'd craft some armor and put it on my vendor and stuff, my little shop. So there was a bunch of different stuff to do, and that was really my favorite kind of game, because in every game I get bored of the one or two things that they've built into the game, right? Like PvP. The game's all PvP, like FPSs, right? I get tired of the PvP. I want to do something else. That's why I was so upset when PlanetSide didn't add anything really to their game, and it's just a massive FPS fest again. I was really hoping they'd add like resource, you know, you have to cover the resources, you have to go mine them out. Maybe your one of the vehicles you can get is like the super mining machine or something, and then as people were mining, you know, they'd be vulnerable to attack, so you'd have to, you know, defend them and stuff like that. I thought that'd be really cool. And maybe while you're defending, you can do some like kind of maybe higher level resource gathering or something like that, or maybe, I don't know, some other kind of crap. But at least there's more than one thing to do, because mining would be one thing, you know, resource gathering, crafting could be another one, or setting up the craft factories or whatever you're doing, vendors, and then, you know, just different things, so that if you get bored with one part of the game, you don't feel like you just want to log out. So again, my orc is done mining that out. I'm gonna go find some more iron on my little mountain here, and I'll be back when I have enough to craft the pick, and probably, what was I going after next? The pick, and I was thinking about that mechanical drill, but I'm not positive. I really should probably, oh, I want to do the selection tool. That's what I want to do, because I want to finish creating the base here for my little house. I'm kind of going to build like a workshop. I was thinking about building a workshop like duplicating what was in old UO, like if you look at the old blacksmith workshop. So let me go UO blacksmith workshop. I think I'm going to duplicate that design as best I can. I got some images on here. Hopefully I can show you one, but it looks really cool. So yeah, let me click that. Yeah, that is really sweet. Although that is not what I was looking for. I'm looking for that. Images, yeah, there we go. So I've got an image of that. I'm going to be making something similar that has a stone floor, so it's perfect. And I'll be back when I get some more iron, guys, and hopefully I can make an iron pick and some other stuff. So hold on a second. All right, guys, I'm back, and what's going on here? Let me see if I'm still recording. Yes, I am. So I just went and got a whole bunch of resources. I can't even remember what I was doing last time. I gathered so many resources. So I know I got tons of metals here. Iron like crazy. Yeah, look at that, 43. Let's just do, I don't know, 30. That's probably good. So we're going to make 30 more iron ingots. I know I need it for a couple things I want to make. The iron pick is one of them. The selection tool takes some iron ingots. And a couple of other things too. I did get some not pine hearts. What are those things called? Oh, I forgot to make them into that wood. Oh, well, I can do that real quick on camera. So we got that. Let's see, 10 ingots. I know because I wanted to make something that uses tin. So let's see if I can do that real quick as well. What else do I need to make? So let's look at the pick here. Yeah, see, I need 10 of those. I got 40 palm hearts because I don't want to go back there every 5 seconds. That sucks. So is that it? Am I done? Yeah, I think so. Alright, so let's make these. I don't know, 15 of them. I never know if I'm going to need the raw ore, so I don't like to use all of it up. I should probably check. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I think it's you. Let's see. Let's check out my upkeep here. Upkeep balance 1200. Let's put another 600 in just to keep it going here. I'm going to have to start mining up some copper because it's really not used for anything else. Alright, so that looks good. Let's see if I can get my pick. No, I can't. How about selection tool? I can now make the selection tool. So let's make that real quick. Elemental iron, okay. Craft one of those guys. And boom, nice. Let's put him down here. And maybe something like that. So let's go over and use that guy's alchemy station. I was checking to see if I had enough for the alchemy station. I'm pretty sure I don't. I mean, I wasn't trying to make this thing. I was just wondering with all the everything I gathered if I'd have enough. I'm only going to use 10 of these. Oh, it's heartwood? Yeah, I'm going to need a lot more heartwood. After that, I can make one. Well, no, because I'm going to be using up a lot of iron. So I'm going to have to do some more mining after that. But let's go make those palm heartwood or whatever they're called. At this other guy's alchemy station here. And then we'll be good to go. So with the selection tool, I can kind of make my walls and stuff and kind of move my crafting stations around and things like that. And kind of get my base looking a little nicer. One of the things I like to do is, what I've noticed is, every time I find agate, I always mine it, because it takes 100 of those every time you want to use a portal shard. And I'm finding you're going to be using those quite a bit, so every time I see it, I mine it. You don't get a lot out of each one, that's why another reason I do it. Because I want to keep stock of those. I want to have tons. I don't want to run out of that stuff. So, let's see. Getting there pretty quick. I think I need 10 of those, I want to say. Let's just craft a bunch. Let's craft like 20, I think. I'm not sure I'm going to have enough. But we'll see. Enough heartwood anyway. I need to go do some heartwood crafting. So let's refine some wood. Wild heartwood. Let's do... I don't know. Let's do... I think I only need 10. Let's just do 10. So that's cool. Petrified heartwood. Oh, okay. Thistle seed and heartwood. What's that? Tier 3 crafting component. Yeah, tier 2. Okay. Refining station. Interesting. High yield dynamite? Nice! I wonder what that does. Woven jute. Alright, so we got that. Let's go back now. We'll have to come back probably later. Maybe I can make an alchemy station though. And we won't have to screw around too much. So I got my selection tool. I don't even know how to use it. We're going to do that in a second here. And I can see that traveling around is going to be kind of a pain. I hope they bring in horses or something. Although, I'm not sure how they're going to navigate this terrain. I'm not even sure how I'm doing it, to be honest. Let's just do some wah! Yeah! Like parkouring, you know, when I don't need to. Because I can't die. again, Green Orc Nethervvoid. This is a pretty cool game. Although, I'm not, like I was saying, I have a harder time sometimes getting into these betas because if they're going to wipe it, because I don't really want to spend tons of time building something up if it's just going to be destroyed permanently. I loved stuff like World of Tanks. Well, there's actually cool stuff about the way they did the beta and bad. It's cool that I got to keep all my progress. It's probably bad that I had so much progress, right? When the game actually came out. So let's make a pick first. Iron pick, nice. 2. Oh, it stopped when I... I'll be back, hold on. Okay, we're back. I got my heartwood. So now I can do the iron pick, which is pretty sweet. There we go. And I really don't need this other pick anymore. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but let's do this. Alright, so iron pick. Let's do this. And boom! Check that out! Yeah, baby. Oh, so I was checking out that excavation tool, or that whatever it is, the Pulverizer, and it helps you dig tunnels fast. It doesn't help you dig out ore, it just helps you clear areas, so you can like dig into the ground and try to find like silver is not going to be on the surface, it's deeper down in. So you need that tool to dig down it, get down in there. So let's see if I can do a Pulverizer. What's that take anyway? I can almost do a Pulverizer. It's going to take a lot, and that's what I'm going to have to do, I think, to get silver. Smoothing tool. I don't know what that does. Smooth. Oh, from square to round? I might need that eventually. I cannot make it yet, though. Is that it? That all I got? No, paint tool? What the heck is a paint tool? Huh. Cool. Alright, so I've gotten that. There was one other thing I wanted to make, and I can't remember what it is. I think it comes off of here. No, grappling hook. Yeah, I would love to make that. I can't make it yet, though. Alright, so I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to figure out what I want to make, and I'm going to figure out this selection tool before I just screw around too much with it, and I will be back in a little bit. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I learned how to make the selection tool, but before I do that, well, I want to go pick this up, because actually I was going to make the landing, make a floor right there, but I don't want to make it right there. I actually want to make it down here. So let me pick this guy up, right-click him, pick him up. He should be in my inventory. Thank you. And I'm going to start placing stone here a little bit above this because I want to make it look like how you would if you built this thing normally. Now, normally, I probably wouldn't build a floor here because this water would run down on it, or I'd probably try to divert the water if I was building for real, but I'm not, so who cares? What I'm going to do is show you the selection tool. Now, I'm going to mouse wheel in to make it grow, so that's the size I actually want. But I really want it to be higher than this. Let's actually put it about right there. Now, I just clicked it to place it, and what I'm going to do is grab the edges and move them around. If I can ever actually do it. So let's zoom in a little bit. Do I want it right there? That's probably about right. Let me drag it. So I'm just going to grab this corner and drag. Right? See, I want it to be in there one. So that's good, I think. Let's go check. It seems like it's in there. It will probably be fine. Then I'm going to drag it this way. Just going to keep doing that. Can make a nice flat area here. So the selection tool is pretty much, you have to have it. But I'm going to go all the way in because I want to have this nice flat area here. Can I not do it there anymore? It's okay, I can do it here. Now this is going to be a lot of stone. But that's okay. I want like a bottom patio area here. There. That'll probably do it. So that's going to be a lot. Okay, that's a lot of stone. I could probably, well, I guess I can extend this part out to kind of cover up this area. But I think that's good. 17 by 30 by 1, and it's like 9 deep or something. Let me do this. There. Now it's kind of in the ground right here a little bit. Maybe I can just do it one more over, I think. There. I should be able to cover that much. In fact, one more would be perfect. Oh, 2 more. There. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do for my lower patio. Now I'm going to hit the add button and select it. See how it's selected? So I have 9139. Can I even do that? Did it work? Maybe I don't have enough stone. Yeah, I don't have enough stone for that. It's too much. So let's pull this back a little bit. Let's just do this. Selection tool again. Pull this back. I don't know, to there. I can always extend it, right? Do I want it further out? Let's do it to there. Now let's try to add it here. I probably just didn't have enough stone. There we go. So yeah, that used up like 7,000. So that's pretty cool. It gives me a nice flat surface to work with. So now when I want to deselect, I hit the selection tool and just hit escape. Boom. Cool. Yeah, that's how I want it. Just like that. Now I can place down... you know what I'll do? I'll make over here like my workshop, right? And then I'll build like my house over there. So let's go grab this stuff. I'll get back to stone as well. I need to go mining just for stone. So let's right-click this guy, pick him up. Then let's do a selection tool on this, so I can just deselect it. So there, all this, and just hit deselect. Boom. Now I got all that stone back. Yeah, like 1,000. Selection tool, hit escape. So, and then we're gonna heal this up. Come on. Too low? How come it's not healing? Do I need to put dirt back? Can I not heal? Let's see. Let me try to add some dirt. No, dirt, dude. Liquid stone, dirt. No, that. I don't know. Dirt. Just dirt, dude. Alright. Alright, let's just do that. I wonder if that'll work. Alright, now let's do healing tool. That'll give me all the dirt back. It's really just trying to heal up this area so it looks like I haven't touched it yet. It's not as easy as I thought it might be. No? Is there a different button to do here? What? Sure, do that. Oh, I see what it did. It moved the block out. I'm just trying different things here. How come it can't heal right there? Here, let's just add dirt to it then. And then I can just heal it over. That's a little bit of a pain, but that's fine. I mean, if you at least they give you a way to get it back to the way the server was originally. That is actually pretty cool. There we go. Got all my dirt back. This place is looking cool. It's ready to build on when I get back. All right, so I got this little area right here. I can start putting down my machines and stuff. I'm not going to box this in or anything. That way I can get to it real easy. Let's put this guy. You can probably go more in the back because I don't need him as much. It's very rare. I should need this guy, I think. And mouse wheel to turn him. Let's do it like... I think like this is probably good. How come I can't do it straight? Oh well. Is there a way to micro do it? It's like not straight. See? Oh, there we go. Yeah. If you hold control, it will do it just a tiny bit because I'm like a serious OCD freak. Boom. All right. Now let's do the forge, but we'll put this guy more up front because we use him a lot. So let's go like this. Oh, something like that. Yeah, put it down. How come it won't do it? Oh, gotta right click. I right clicked, you fool. Alright. So let's see, forge. Come on. Must be, oh, it's on. There we go. Oh, it's control toggles like fast or slow motion or whatever. Alright, let's put this guy. Can't tell if he's square or not. Oh well, I can always pick him up. Alright, that looks good. Right? Now let's make the alchemy table. We'll put it like right here. So I went to did tons of mining and chopping off camera because I wanted to make all this stuff on camera. So we're gonna do crafting station, the alchemy station. We need to make 10 ingots first. I mean, sorry, iron. I did get a whole bunch of heartwood so that we won't run out. So let's craft up a bunch of iron here. Yeah, 48. I think we have plenty. Let's do, I don't know, 20, I guess. We can always do more later. We don't want to take up the whole episode just, you know, crafting some ingots or whatever. So again, this game is pretty cool. Not tons to do right now. It's definitely like alpha Minecraft where you do a few things, you build a house, you know, there's only a few things you can actually build that you need to build. Like there's only a few you know, forge and things like that. And then after that, it's like building your house, and there's not much to it other than it looks cool. You know what I mean? So in that light, it's a lot like, and boom, we have an alchemy station. It's a lot like Minecraft, the original, without mods, because that's really all you do in that game is build houses and stuff. There's not a lot of other things to do. With mods, there are. I think everybody knows that, but this game so far is a lot like that. Now that is not going to be where they stop, which is cool. Oh, this needs to be kind of like this. Huh, where am I going to do this? Well, maybe I'll just have it hanging off the side. So I do want some separation here. Let's do it like that. Give me some room in between. So that gives me some room to expand, because I am going to be expanding this lower area. And since that doesn't put off smoke and stuff, that's what I was most concerned about. Is I don't want things that are on fire like underneath my house, since it's probably going to be made out of wood. We'll see. So now I can make a bunch of that special wood. Because the thing I wanted to make next, I think, was over here. Hold on. I wanted to make the Pulverizer. So I needed 30 heartwood to do that. And a lot of that's because I need silver and things like that, and they're not on the surface. It's a selection tool, line tool. That's kind of neat. Can't make it yet, but also can't make that. Well, I'll be able to make that stuff soon. Selection tool is the biggest one to know about. You need selection tool. A better axe should be coming up fairly soon. That'll be nice, because this axe is still too slow. Ooh, a sickle. Can I do that? No, I can't. So I can do a Pulverizer. That'd be cool. Let's look at what you can make with the alchemy station, though. I'm going to make that wild heartwood, 30 of them. I think that's all I need, actually. Oh, and a bunch of tin ingots. And more iron. So let's get some tin and iron going here. Let's get... as you can see, I also went out and crafted tons of tin, or got tons of tin. Tin's not that hard to find. Well, it is actually kind of hard to find. You find it a lot of times at the end of other veins. But the biggest thing I found with tin is you want to try to run around and find its own vein, because the veins that end up behind other veins are really not, there's not a lot to them. But the ones where you just find it by itself, they are really long. There's really long veins, and they're going to be really great. So I need to put the length description on this. I'm trying to figure out how long this video is so far. So let's move that over here. I'm in the file manager right now trying to figure this out. So we got 10, 15, okay, only 16 or 17 minutes. We got plenty of time. So we're at 27 minutes. We got plenty of time. So we made some tin. Let's make some iron. Let's make 20 iron. This is going to run me out of ore. I like to keep some ore just in case something requires like ore itself. Doesn't usually require it, but it's nice, especially like the copper ore. I was out, my internet was out for a few days. If you've been following me on Twitter, you know that. And so during that time, I couldn't do upkeep on my house. So I'm really glad I always keep it topped off at 5 days, because then I can be out for a few days and it doesn't die. But that's one thing to know in these kind of games, is you want to keep your house upkeep topped off, because you don't want to lose your house. Now you do get all your stuff, but when these things go live, there's going to be choice spots for things, and you might not be able to get your spot back because someone might have got it. Ooh, a grappling hook. That could be nice too. Portal shard. How many of those do I have? 2? We should probably craft a few of those in a little bit here. Also, look, yes, also, every time I see agate, I grab it. I might stop doing that after a while, but for now it's good. Tropical painting? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the stuff I'll start doing once my house is more complete. So, refining station. Oh, that's the upgrade. Yeah, I'm not going to have that for a while. That's fine. So, we don't have anything we want to make from there. I think it's from over here. It's not a pick. It's a Pulverizer. Oh, I need wild heartwood. Right. We wanted to look at the alchemy thing anyway. High yield dynamite. That sounds fun. A large stick of highly explosive dynamite. Woven jute, which is the there's one more crafting table. Let's go look over here. There's one more crafting table that this thing can make. Right? It's the outfitter's table, and I bet you that's where you make jute. But I'm not going to be able to get that for a little while. I think it's the next upgrade I can actually get. So that's where I think you get this jute. Right? Woven jute. And spindle cone, tier 5 tree, and coal. So again, these are the superior versions. and then we've got just the wood. That's kind of all this thing does right now. I'm going to refine... I think I'm going to do all of it, because I only got enough of the palm hearts to make enough for that pulverizer. Pulverizer is pretty cool. I can't wait to use it. It's going to help me find more rare metals, but also I need to start going to like tier 2 and tier 3 areas to like mine up the better loot and stuff, the better ores. That's what I'm going to be doing next episode, is taking us to a tier 2, maybe a tier 3. There was that one tier 4 lava tube. I want to see what that looks like. I don't know if you get damage there, probably not right now, but that's where you get stuff like gold, diamonds, just different really high level resources and stuff. So that should be a lot of fun. But it will be nice once I get a better axe, and I can chop those trees down faster. It takes forever. Forever. Alright, so let's get this. This is going to be the last thing we do in this video. I'm going to make this pulverizer, and then we're going to try it out, and then I'm just going to go off camera and do stuff, and then the next episode we'll be doing more mining and probably working on my house and different things like that. Cool. So 7. Wow. That looks so awesome. That looks so cool. Ooh, tourmaline. Tourmaline. Let's get some of that real quick. Like, if I just see this, I just dig down real fast. This is a very short vein. It's gone quick. And this keeps me up in gems. I don't have to, you know, need gems and worry about gems all the time. If I just happen to be running by it. See? It's already gone. Alright, let's try the pulverizer. It's been what you've been waiting for, right? Ah, it's pretty good. It's fast. Nice. Just digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. So let's go first person to start digging. Straight in. Doesn't have much of a range, but that's okay. I wish it was like the size of a person, though. It's kind of sucky that you have to move it around a lot. But they have a better pulverizer. Wow, that's cool. As you can notice, I'm not getting any loot off this. But that's okay. It's just for digging holes. Nice. So I guess you could use that on like higher tier areas to look for resources and stuff. I'm not really exactly sure how to use this yet. It does look really cool though. I like that. Kind of fits on your arm like that. But anyway, that's the pulverizer. Let's see what it does to this rock. Yeah, see, it just kind of drills a big hole. Which here's what's cool. Let's see what it does with the rest of this. Let's see if I can... Because it won't remove that, see? So it leaves it there. That way I can see exactly where I need to hit with my axe, right? Let's do a pick now. Nice, and I don't get any dirt or anything. So like if you're looking for a high level resource, and you found one, I mean, and you want to make sure you get everything, that's one way to do it, is pulverize around it. Anyway, that's the pulverizer, pretty sweet. It looks really cool. I would like to get a screenshot of that, actually. I wonder how I can do that. How can I make my guy stand still while I look around? I can't. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, episode 3. Let me know what you think. Selection tool, you know, how to make huge areas, because that's really sucky. Got another crafting station up. Actually, maybe 2. I don't know if I had the forge at the beginning of this. Pulverizer. Lots of cool stuff in this episode. Let me know what you think about it and about this game again. And I'll see you guys next time. As always, stay frosty.